Hey, Bitter Sun Fun Show. It's the third episode. Welcome, everybody. I don't know who's joining in here live. I'm live on Facebook. I'm putting out my poetry book from like 1992. I wrote over 200 pages. This is live, unscripted. Not on Saturday night, but on Sunday afternoon. This is the Bitter Sun Fun Show. There's no script. There's no editing. I just wing it live. I'm getting into this poem book. I haven't even read these poems in a long time. Like I was saying, I am ambidextrous. I play drums right. I play guitar and bass left. And keyboard, I have no idea. But anyways, so I'm dyslexic. So I hardly ever read a book in my life. But I read a lot of the Bible. And with that said, I would like to say I'll do a prayer for everybody around the world. We're in major times right now. So we can just have a little moment of silence for everybody around the world. You know, I'm all about world peace. So hopefully with this prayer will help out a little bit. Okay, I did myself a little prayer. Anyways, we're going to get right into this one. We are into the third episode. I have a very special song I'm going to also play today. Because if you haven't seen in one of my posts with the necktie lingerie, I have been dealing with and talking to somebody for like 10 years about this. And through trial and error, they're Grammy Award winners in LA, in Melrose Place. And I was talking to them right before COVID. And I was going to move out to LA and open a pizza shop with them in Melrose Place. But COVID hit and all this stuff flipped the script. So I just came down to Tampa where I used to live in the 90s. So that's where I kind of wrote this book. Actually, it was on East North Bay when the streets was called Nebraska and Buffalo. Very interesting neighborhood. Anyway, so I want to get right into the book. And thanks for hanging out. Welcome, everybody. The Bitter Sun Fun Show. Ooh. Got a little better lighting here, you know, we're winging it. So, this one is, I don't know if people in the spoken word, but whoever's checking in, you know, I do like poetry and I get into writing things. I created my own little style, I do believe, because I'm a self-taught poet as well. This one is called Lost Bitch. Now, I did write these when I was in my early 20s, so bear with me. I'll try to cut out all the cussing in these, but so it is edited, so young people can't watch this without trying to offend too many people. But anyways, it's America, freedom of speech, music and art. I love it. God bless. When we first met, we were just friends, just hanging out. Found out this one night, that night we thought our lips touched and we helped each other. You didn't know we were going to be such a part of each other's souls. Souls together, now apart, but are still together. I was jealous of you from hospitality to others, but I found out my dreams and my dream girl so unexpectedly scared me to the point I was lost between these two emotions. Emotions overload, can't think straight, get away. Sorry now I pushed you away. So sorry I realized I needed your love in my life. I know we can make this work out deep down. Deep down, I know we both need each other. Next time I see you, talk to you, try to work things out. Even though I know you hate me and you will use me, I'll sit alone by the phone and nobody's home, left aside, empty you often to feel. I realize by my pain for you, you can see. Don't you cry anymore? Please. Please, please. It's been 6 months feeling this. It's like yesterday to me. So what you got to say? You want me to get it back to me? Yeah, sure. You won't last. Your relationships, I think they all easy, but they won't last. Change, never my life for you. Not so easy. Seriously, strangers, still the same as you were, same as you last one next, the next one to be. You will never be the same, so all use me for what I'm worth. For I am this lost bitch. And that's called Lost Bitch. It kind of sounds like it's about me being jealous when I was younger. So, you know, I'm a Scorpio. So, you know, as Scorpios, we have a lot of emotions. You know. We're on to the next one here. I don't know what we got planned here. This one's called Ninth and C. Ninth and C. And it's about when I was living in Manhattan and Greenwich Village and Alphabet City, Ninth and C, next to that little preschool, and Fetus Squat. You know, all the punk movement back in the 70s and 80s. Fetus Squat was actually in a movie, so you can always check that out. 80s classic punk movie, Fetus Squat. Let's see what we got here on this one. We're going to get this right here. Woo. This one is quite interesting. About being in New York. And nothing's all too pretty sometimes in New York. You know, back when I was living there. This is called I can't say the word, it starts with an F, but Under the Carpet. Waking up in the morning, grab a beer, took a joint, kicking beer bottles and trash out of my path. Rats eat. 2 weeks leftovers, my mold on my kitchen, my floor in my trailer, my feet, they stink. So does my room, and so do I. What do you want from me? I'm a punk. Dumpster dive Olympics, I practice every night. Original Ray's Pizza, Fetus Squat, Dreadlock, living off the land, spare change in my hand. Cardboard box blanket, plastic bucket. Gotta take a shit. Welfare, stand in line, soup kitchen line. Squatters aren't just bums. Some close as the last fire hydrant scum. Getting on the needle is so easily done. Wax forearm, broken vein, too weak to fight, too weak to work. What do you want from me? I am a bum. F the police, blue tarps, wooden shack, like the squat I own the block. So the last thing I got a beer, dancing queer, tie-dyed haired, pierced nose, tattooed fingers, Disease infested, overthrow the government. Best friend is a full can. Worst enemy, I gotta get a job. White collar worker, look at me as trash on the walk. Over my neck, there's surrounded in gold. Mohawk, all these colors, everything, it just don't make sense. Drink after my neighbor, what a bomb. Taking my friends, scared for life. Roaches, ticks, HIV, NYC, it's all here for you. Fucked under the carpet. Excuse me. So that's under the carpet. I'm giving you a little something to drink right here. Live here on Facebook, episode 3. This is series 1, putting my whole poetry book online. Every Sunday at 1, I'm going about 5-6 pages. Like I was saying last week, I know I said, what was it, 26 weeks. I think there's 50 some weeks. So it'll be like, 5 that, 6. It'll be over 300. But I want to get this all done, typed up, and it'll be free online. My poetry book. By the end of the year, I'll have a nice little repertoire about myself in this. So I'm trying to book a tour next year, 2025. And of course, LA, up there, I'll be out there. And maybe there'll be a couple of girls. I need to get this couple's box set up so I can demonstrate this beautiful, one of the products from Necktie Lingerie. So if your special other, like I was saying, wears a tie to work all the time, okay? I have a great thing for your special other and you to enhance your life. Like if you give them a tie to wear to work, and then when they come home, you have on like a fire one or an ice one or white, purple, zen, anything, and you have on one that matches. And that's the Necktie Lingerie Couples Box Set. And I'm working on that. So, yeah, people get paid for that. You got to pay professional models and all that to get everything lined up. But a lot of trial and error with 10 years with different models and things, and that's a long story. So anyways, we won't get into that today. The next one up, let me check out this glossary here. Like I said, I don't know all the order of these. It's 200 pages. So we're getting into the glossary here. Now, last one was Lost Bitch. So we're going into 13. Okay. And that's right here. No need. This one's called No Need. I wrote a lot about different things, so this is kind of open about child abuse and being on your own. I do believe, once again, I have wrote quite a few things about that. So that's why I said this is a book of healing. Sometimes it's great to write things and just get it down, or like I was saying, go off with some outwear and just yell and get all the frustrations out. Once you get this all off your chest, get it out, you kind of get at peace with yourself. So this is called No Need. You may have given me birth and brought me to life. You gave me shelter my life growing up. I look up to you, even when you abused me. Throwing rocks wasn't so bad, but your belt didn't think so. You taught me some good things back when I was immature, and nowadays I can teach you. But you think you know it all. When I wanted to leave on the road with my family and friends, you put me down in a hole and told me I was wasting my life. Years later, I come back to you to tell you what I have done and what I've gone through in all my fights and the hard times and the things I went through. And all you can do is down me. You try to tell me what I did wrong when all I wanted to hear was some good. It seems every time we talk, you depress me. God, how depressing you are. You try to mold me into you. But just look at yourself for once. Is this really how I should be? No. I will not behave in you or believe in you. Your words make me ill to where I want to kill. But I'm more than that. Now I know what you put me through. So many others out there give more than you will ever, because you gave me life and shelter. I don't have to love you or listen to you or do what you say anymore. So I killed you today in my mind. I can see your grave, and when I get to it, I will tell you everything all over again. And that's called No Need. All right. And that's Bitter Sun, Book of Healing, page 13. You know, I just started to stud these up a little bit. I'm getting ready for Hollywood, you know, so you got to get really a little more bling. You know, I'm not in this business as long as you, Bootsy Collins. I ain't gonna be as much bling as you, my brother. God bless you. Love Bootsy from Dayton. If you don't know Bootsy Collins, 70 Motown bass player. Amazing. You should check him out, by the way. All right, the next one we got. Just want to make sure this thing's in order as well as I go through it, and I recite it online. So I want to look at the glossary once again just to make sure we on track. Got to make sure we on track here. This is March, right? March is coming in. Beautiful 2024 here. Bitter Sun Fun Show. I'm working on downloading my comedy skit. I got 20 tracks. I'm going to edit up on Facebook one of those. I got to figure out where it's at, get it downloaded and all that stuff. It takes a minute to get all this figured out where everything is. The next track we got today, Take Your Time. Okay? Take your time. Let's see what that one's all about here. Take your time. That's what I'm doing. I'm taking my time putting this book out all year. So, let's see. No need. And it should be taking your time. And it is. We on track over here. All right. Thanks for hanging out. My name's Bitter Sun. My name was John Allen Hoover, but I legally changed my name. I had to put my dad in prison for life about 15 years ago, so I'll get into that later too. But we'll get into that all. So anyways, this is called Take Your Time. It's just takes time. And time is all we got. So before you look elsewhere, look to me. You make me feel so good. The thoughts you have are so great. I wasn't wanting you to teach me you. I want to learn more from you. Someone who deserves and cares is wrong for you. You make me happy. You're in my mind. You're in my life. You're not the one that shouldn't be. I'll try to hide my feelings. I'll back them off, not to persuade you into what or who you're ready to be. Let's take our time. Sounds like I was in love with somebody, but I'm kind of hiding it, and I know they're getting used by a special lover. That's like when you see somebody you know that's so nice person, but deep down inside you know that person with them, it's not the right person for them, but you know. Anyways, that happens, something like that. So, take your time. You know, always good to take your time and get to know somebody. Okay, that's for sure. Takes, I think, like 5 years Take 5 years to get to really know somebody sometimes, you know. All right. You think you know me? You think you know me? That's quite interesting. How people think they know everybody and judge everybody so quickly before they know people. So that's what's kind of interesting, to just actually talk and you're like, oh, Bitter Son. He's actually a pretty peaceful, loving, spiritual, godly person. Very soulful. You know, yes, I love everybody on earth, you know. We're all here, we're all human, you know. So, and if everybody would just think like this. Hold on. I'm going to put my shades on for this one. Little Bitter Son word of wisdom right here for you. This high thing. Because I'm doing it. If everybody would think like this on earth, before I go and leave this place, what good am I going to do to make the world just a little better place before I go? So that's just a little something to think about. I mean, do you think about that? How to better yourself every day. And what are you going to do before you go to make the world just a little bit better before you go? So, something to think about. Okay. All right. You think you know me? Oh, this is a fictional story, but it is kind of a true story. But I try to play a third person because unfortunately, when I was like 5, okay, I was the youngest in the family. You remember back in the 70s, no remotes. We had to get up and change the channel. Well, I was the remote control. Youngest in the family, I had to get up and change the channel. So me and my family, and my brother and sister were watching Red Fox, Jeffersons. My mom walks in, you know. She walks down the house and she hears that Red Fox down on the TV. She comes in and smashes the TV off. How dare you watch that end stuff on my house and my electricity? And I'm at 5 years old. No, yeah, I'm tell you the truth, at that time we didn't really have any idea what the hell she was talking about. I knew she was upset. So about a week later, so we're watching Red Fox. I think maybe it was later at night we were sneaking watching TV and we're watching, do you remember Soul Train? Yeah, we're watching Soul Train this time. And she comes around and she smashes the TV off again. Quit doing that, wasting that end stuff. Watching that end stuff on my electricity in my house, you know. And I'm like, wow, we got to sneak to watch Soul Train, Red Fox, Jeffersons, and all that. And that's how I grew up, you know. They tried to brainwash me into not believing in God. Then my mom said, oh, worms eat you in darkness. That's it. And then they tried to bring me into hate and racism. You know, and thank God, you know, at 5, I started going to church myself. And there's a church by my house, so I started walking to the stoop and talking to God. And, yeah, we had to sneak and watch Jeffersons. So, there's multiple reasons why I disown my family. And that's one of them. So, 2 of them. 3 of them, the abuse. So we're going to get into this here. This is a fictional story about a racist person, but not really a racist person, but a racist person getting what they deserve for the backlashes of the forefathers. Just saying. Okay, here we go. You may stand here and think you know me, but you really don't know my story. I got a plot. I've been around the block and made myself homeless just to play this song. And it's just, and it's got everything I got. But in the soup kitchen, you know, I'm in line at 6 o'clock. I got up in the bus. I got up in front of CBGB's on Monday night, exhibition night. It's a true story. I did play at CBGB's. My first show ever live. Our singer quit on the road, so I had to fill in. And actually, the first show I ever played at CBGB's in New York, 1991. Yeah. with Ripped, the band Ripped. It was the Blotter Tour, 1991. Got up in the bus in front of CBGB's Monday Night Exhibition Night. A show for 5 people. Because no, the squatters couldn't afford to get in, so everybody was outside drinking. I do this, and I go broke. And broke I'll be till the day I die. It does not matter which way I stumble. I'm always in trouble. I've been on the road for many years. And I know I'll stay that way. I have no fortune, but I stand tall, with nobody to blame. Spare change, maybe, a quart of beer, a CD. Give me some support. You think you know me? There you go. You think you know me? It's a little bit about me, obviously. Okay. Oh, here's the one about being attacked. This is the one I was thought, because I knew it was coming up. This right here. Hope we're all doing good here on Sunday. Hope everybody's having fun. If you're checking this out, whenever you do, I am putting my poetry book out online all year for free, typing it up. About 5 pages every week will be coming up. If you look on Facebook, you see the very first episode, season 1, the 5 poems are typed out online. So I'm slowly getting there. I'm learning how to do this, and so learning how to type and how to do Word and all that. I'm not that great, so I'm just figuring this out once again. It's been a long time. So this one is called this one's called White Trash, which is quite interesting, as I was talking about a little bit ago. If you weren't checking in, you might have to rewind to figure out that the last poem, this was the poem I was talking about, how my family was so racist. Plus they were molesting, racist, inbred, no God, having no faith, breeding hate. Very, very terrible, man. I mean, it's not like, you know, I'm blessed to come through that and still be here today at 54, you know, and I realize that's why I'm coming out. Like, it's 2024. I got all these songs I recorded. I got this book. I need to come out. I got a whole new album wrote. And one of the songs I'm going to be playing after this poem here is Necktie Girls, which I'll be performing on the road next year. So I have the dance version on Facebook, which is cool. So you can kind of already feel that dance version, and then you can kind of feel my acoustic version of it. Okay, cool. Here we go. I'm going to get you someday. I'll play you like a fool. I'm just cool like that. If you let me get too close and let your guard down, I'll make you suffer and suffer and suffer like I made them suffer. Like you made them suffer so long ago. Well, I'll take you to be your friend. Hang out with you at the gang. Don't worry. You're with me, nobody will do shit. We'll help you make a hit. I'll teach you how to rap and all that crap. Singing this thing you think we got. You can't see the blindness. I'm blinding you from seeing the hate I'm feeling towards you. I really thought you were my friend. Why do you laugh at me? When only I'm trying to be myself. I don't see the humor. Why are you making fun of my lifestyle, mother effer? That's why I know. That's why I know and know what I think. You got some money? Come on. Let's get a quart. We're going to walk to the store. Everything's going to plan. I got a quart in my hand. You cracker piece of shit, white trash. You fall in my plan. I'm going to take you to the hood. Show you everybody who's the next victim. I'm gonna get you. Got me a big boy tonight. And steal his money, kick his ass, and take everything he's got, and make back for the backlashes of the forefathers' lashes. Find a new victim. I realize my anger I have for the white trash. And I will do this again and again, even tomorrow and after. Because you're just white trash. You know, and it's unfortunately that there's a lot of white racist people out there like that. You know, and this goes everywhere around about racism. You know, and it's really came out. I'm glad that everything's getting better. I do believe we're all coming together, become as one. Okay, so that's white trash. God bless. All right, we're going to maybe move on to one more here. Man, that's some crazy writing right there. So anyways, we got another one here. Let's see. Doo-doo-doo. I think this next one is called "My Life Is Yours." Let me check out the. I gotta check the glossary out. Sorry, right here. Like I said, this is live, unscripted, unedited, Bitter Sun Fun Show. We're having fun. I'm just doing some poetry. I haven't gotten in this book forever, so as I'm getting into it, if you're getting into it, you're just hanging out at the studio, just like it's fun just to hang out live. I mean. Coming to someone's house, place, and it's like hanging out at band practice, or whatever. I'm just going over some poems. You're getting to know Bitter Sun. Not such a bad guy. Anyway, so here we go. What do we got here? Think you know me. My life is yours. That's what this one is. That's okay. Just making sure that I'm doing this in order. This book is in order. Boop. Through the year. So thought I'd come on and just give the book out for free. Well, I don't know what exactly this one's about. Let's see what we got. My life is yours. Scared crazy. Too many thoughts going through my head. Too many old visions to look past the damage in which was done. Scared now to death to keep this up. What am I to do? What do I think? The way I do think. Why do I choose the way I choose? Why do I not care on times I should? Letting myself go on this problem. If you got two answers, but if you got to choose, scared of both, which one am I about to choose? We both can't go living this way, but I want to share my life with you. Only now I look at the one direction. And this direction is not to look through you, losing sleep, stress on my own fantasies. There is no living, there is my own. So I'm letting you go to run free. This is how it's to be. With me forever, I know only you will let go. And if so, you choose to kill me. Let it be. My God, I will. I try to be the best thing I can be. And that is, I think it's about like my life is God's, in a sense. And I've heard that, like, these glasses ain't mine, this jacket ain't mine, this book ain't mine. And my body is a vessel for this soul. All this is God around us. And that's an interesting way, you know, like, I want to get into a live song here. Thanks for checking in. This is live on Facebook. It's Sunday. Oh, look, we got a guitar right here. Oh, check that out. Hey, how we go? Time with girl, all over the world. Necktie with girl, all over the world. Sexiest little thing has just appeared. Get some cocktails and get some beers. It's the new lineup from Necktie Lingerie. Here's a little something I have to say. Necktie with girl, all over the world. Necktie with girl, all over the world. Get your head down, get your ass up. Come on now, fellas, hook your honeys up. This might even save your soul. Come on now, girls, you got new tricks on the pole. Necktie with girl, all over the world. Necktie with girl, all over the world. There you go. When you scroll down, you can hear the dance version of Necktie Girls. Necktie wear. And that song I'll be doing live. So that is episode 3, season 1, Bitter Sun Fun Book. A little bit of poetry live, a little bit of live music, unscripted, right here on Facebook. I'm making the Volt. You know, this is the new Bitter Sun coming out. So I hope you enjoyed this. It's fun just getting out here doing some of this improv, live, unscripted Bitter Sun Fun Show. God bless you all. Thanks for checking out everything I got. Everybody that ever helped out. Everybody ever got anything. God bless you all. Till next week. Thank you.